Hi and welcome to Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion Episode 4. Can I buy your city? Well, as the name implies, some foreign ambassador from the Roman Empire is inquiring to purchase some land. I didn't know it was for sale. Well, we'll find out what goes on with that. In the meantime, I got my diplomat moving around, trying to find new places to trade with, and my spy is following this big army up here. Got the Huns and got the Samaritans up there, and I'm concerned about them moving south right now because they could cause me some issues. So I got to build up my infrastructure, get up some really good walls. Send my diplomat down in the south corner there, and once again there it is, some Roman Empire. As you can see, I had an army that was on my way. I was on my way to attack a Roman city when I run into a Roman army in my territory. But I mean, we're at war, so there's nothing I can do about that. They're going to trespass whenever they want, and just like I'm going to trespass on them. But we'll see what happens with that situation here in a moment. Right now, there's a bunch of maneuvering of different factions up north, way up north, quite far from my territory for now. But I figure it's best to keep my spy keeping tabs on them so I could basically see the impending invasion coming if and when it happens to me. So, and here we go. The Roman Eastern Empire is going to attack my army that's my siege army. They were going to go grab a city. Well, they aren't having any of that. And I don't want to risk the forces, so I think that I'll back up.
Time for battle. Pull on your armor. Grasp your shield and take up the battle. Await my orders.
So we're going to fight them in the open desert.
Units, double time.
First off, we're going to back up and make them come to me.
Cavalry. Move, move. Peasants. With all haste. Run. Javelins. Quickly. Spearmen. Quickly. Spearmen. Move, move. Archers. Quickly. Spearmen. Quickly. With all haste. Hurry. Spearmen. Quickly.
And we'll start the battle.
Heavy cavalry. Quickly.
And right before the battle started, if you saw on the map there, the city of Hatra had their flag on it. That was my city. While I took half my army out to go siege, the diplomat ran up and he bought my city. Lock, stock, and barrel. I lost like a 7 or 8 man garrison in that city, and it has some good defenses set up. Just goes to show you can never trust anybody. But my army is set up, so I'm going to fight them. I move my camel corps off to my far left flank. We'll see if any of them want to play with that. Maybe I move them up a little closer and draw them in. We're going to advance slowly. And they're picking up speed, so they're coming to fight.
Spearmen, destroy them.
I'm trying to flank me some, get the spearmen over there to engage. I'll get the peasants to chase his general. While his general's chasing my guys. My general engages his, along with the peasants. We killed the general. We got several skirmishes going on. My camel corps is running somebody down. Gotta get some other my units back into the fight here. Of course, we're going to pursue. Steal my city from me. I want to crush your army. Let the little guys, one or two guys left from a unit, go attack the bigger groups. Kill chances to kill more men. Run them down like the dogs that they are. You know, I'm beginning to find a new use for peasants. I don't like them a lot, but in these situations, they're cheap infantry. They got a lot of troops. If you don't use them as front line and have them go out and attack and do kamikaze kind of stuff, they're better in a support role. Have them flanking off to the side. Somebody engages, like say spearmen, engage a unit, have the peasants move off to the side and flank and then surround. And they work a lot better like that. That way they don't take the brunt of the fight and they're, you know, less exposed. Well, we crushed that army, so I still have pretty much my battle force intact, so we're gonna press on. Yeah, see, I lost. They bought Hatra from me, and it was a nice city too. I had some good stuff going on there.
Orders? March.
But since I wasn't hurt that bad, my attack force is still relatively intact. We're going to our original target because intel told me that there was only like two.
Engage the enemy.
There's only like 2 or 3 units there. Actually, there's only one. Even better. So we are going to siege it. I guess he had his. There's a little army that's just to the south of the city. Maybe he put them out on patrol or something. So, oh, what a time for them to leave.
Settlement under siege, sir.
So I'm going to build 2 rams and a siege tower. And then I think I have a planned tactic for that. So I think that might be okay. At least for now, Dumatha's under control. They seem to riot every other day. So we'll fix them up, and I lowered their taxes. And we'll see if we can't make them happy. I got to get some infrastructure built there so I can start building some more troops. Because I found another city down there that I want to go get, and it's owned by the Romans, but it's lightly defended. And it's still like in the settlement stages where you could just pop a hole in the wall with a ram. I'd like to get about a 4 or 5 unit force down there and take it.
None shall see me.
My spy's got his own duties. He's just keeping tabs on the craziness that's going on.
Awaiting your command.
See, there's that city right there. There's not much in it. We'll have him go up that way and check things out. See if I can't get someone down there and take care of it.
Here is to obey.
One thing about the diplomats, if I don't want to negotiate with them, I can still use them for intel purposes, which is pretty good.
Assassin ready. Moving to position.
Here comes my assassin. I'm still kind of learning how to use the assassin. I've hardly ever used him before, and I've been playing around with him, and I think I figured it out now. So I've been sending him there and trying to tell him to do something, but I haven't been looking at the agent screen and confirming the order. So I know better now.
Fire!
I've got a faction member down there. I think I'm gonna maybe give him a small army and let him go do his thing.
Move out!
Keep tabs on the enemy. There's an awful lot of them up there. See, Dumatha, they're only happy for like every other turn. And that army I just sent out, they got bought out. I guess the Romans have a lot of money because they just bought a 7-unit army plus a family member. He's no family of mine now. You just can't trust anyone these days. That was going to be a good army too. I was going to take him to go get Hunter back. Still trying to figure out this Raiders hold there. I think it may be the cause of my problems, because they're inside the city. I think that I need to figure out how to tear down buildings that you don't want in your city anymore. I've never actually ever done that whenever I played, but I've seen someone else do it in the videos I've been watching, and they got rid of those buildings, so I don't know. I'll figure out how it's done. Just gonna take us a little bit of time, that's all. Nothing to repair. Nothing to retrain. I'm going to build some roads, though. Do some sort of improvement.
Awaiting your command. At once.
The Eastern Roman Empire does it does expand pretty far. I think they're my largest neighbor. In fact, I'm almost sure of it, except for expanding all the way north. The Eastern Roman Empire is pretty large. Thinking about getting another assassin, but maybe not right now. Build up the military some more.
Settlement on the siege, sir. Awaiting your command. Yes, my
Need a little more time to get that siege tower built. My plan is to use the siege tower. I really don't want to have to use the ram knocking down the gates of that city. They'll get hot oil boiled on them and they'll lose far more troops. So my game plan is to get the siege tower up, get the siege tower to the wall, have my force go up there, liberate the city gates, and then let all my guys in. If the plan works, hooray. If it doesn't, well, I still have the rams to fall back upon. Dumatha and the rioting. And the Roman Empire had some rebellion going on. Oh, I'm so sad for them. I believe that was Hatra that rebelled against them. So they don't have it. I don't have it. That's something to deal with at another time. My main thing right now is to take Antioch. I've got the forces to do it. The enemy general, he'll be tough because he's a Roman. He'll probably have 30 or 40 cavalry with him. I just have to overwhelm him.
sire. Yes, mighty lord.
I don't want to deal with them. I already know what they're going to say. But Jerusalem tells me they got a leader and one archer troop. That's interesting information as well. Builds a little infrastructure. Get us work on getting us a little more number of troops, and we have the forces needed with the composition of siege engines.
Many new souls before the sun sets. Just make sure that you are not one of them. Send our foes there instead. On my orders.
These guys are hungry for another victory. They're just fresh off that desert battle, and they did some damage there, and they're hungry for another victory. So, scanning out the city, see how large it is and well developed. It's easier to take it with it being undermanned like this. All that infrastructure in place. That's a nice thing to have.
Spearmen. Quickly.
We'll move that up a little closer.
Spearmen! Hurry! Peasants! Quickly! Spearmen!
And fight's on. So far, so good. Still don't see his general, but I have a feeling he's on town square.
Your siege towers are at the enemy walls. Now your men must open a way into the city.
We'll speed it up some, get things going. We'll go capture the towers.
Your men have taken the walls. Now the way to your victory is clear.
All right.
Heavy cavalry units.
It's time to let us in.
Units, double time.
This is the first time I've basically had an unopposed entry into an enemy city. There was no attack at all. I don't think I lost a single man getting inside the city. I'm pretty sure the general's sitting on town square. We just haven't got anybody in the field of vision to see it yet. And there he is.
Units, run! Cavalry! Move, move! Orders completed, Great Lord!
Well, my unit of spearmen that came around the other flank by themselves is getting killed by the general. I guess they're buying me time to get the rest of my forces in to the town square. Well, forces are all in there, taking a beating on some, but the enemy general is getting clobbered. A couple of my units are falling back. We're closing in on him.
The enemy king lies dead! Charge over his corpse and drive his cowardly warriors before you! Victory lies in your grasp, and there is nothing the enemy can do but run!
We took that city relatively easy. We're going to turn it into an empire.
Victory is ours, mighty one. We have conquered.
What to do, what to do. I'm really angry with them. We're going to take the money and exterminate them for stealing my city from me and my army. Load my coffers up with some cash. That was in revenge for Hatra. See, now it's under control of Eastern Roman rebels. He's got a large army over there. I have a feeling that army came from Anatoch. So they're going to go over there and retake Hatra, and they lost their capital city in the process. So now what I got to do is take Anatoch and build it up, put some more troops in it, so that way when they come to get it, I crush them. I got a lot of money right now, so I'm going to spend it wisely. So many choices, so many choices. Build a little bit of infrastructure there. Do some retraining. Get my units back up to snuff. Look at that, I've got a nice queue of weapons, including some siege weapons, which I don't have any use for right now, but I do see that they could be useful. I have in the past successfully used catapults to defend cities with against siege towers. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but if a catapult rock hits a siege tower just right, shatters it. An awesome sight. I'm doing some economic reparations down there in Damatha. See if they can't get the people more happy, building them some infrastructure. Go up here and build some stuff up here in the northern sector. Build this barracks and a cavalry stable. And there's some infrastructure, road infrastructure. That was pretty expensive. All paid for by the Eastern Roman Empire. I'm going to call it end of turn. I'd like to take this time and ask everyone, if you are enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. View some of my other videos I have out there. I'm still working on it, trying to get them together and get everything going nice, and trying to figure out just the right settings for my computer. My computer's a slightly older one, so at times it slows down because it's like, I think it's about 8 years old. I need to upgrade one. It'd be a good present for myself in the coming new year. But I do appreciate everyone watching, and I would appreciate comments if so. Go ahead and leave some. All comments are welcome. Do a little bit of retraining. You see Hatra's under siege now by that Eastern Roman Empire, which I knew what they were going to do. They were going to go suppress the rebels. They couldn't help but not to. So Damatha is Damatha.
Assassin, be ready.
And we get the assassin going here. See if he can run into someone that might be worth taking out.
Grade one. Once.
And that's the moral of the story. And I think that's just about going to do it here. We're going to leave you the last minute or two of the video. We're going to end the turn. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye now.
Mighty General.